Hacked and slashed by a samurai sword.
Police say the sword was wielded by a jealous boyfriend, still pining for his ex-girlfriend. Jeremy Ross spoke to the victim. He's in the newsroom.
Well, the father of the attacker calls the sword or toy replica sword. Pardon me, the father of the attacker calls the sword a toy or replica sword. The attacker faces 3 felony charges, including armed burglary. The victim did what he could to block several of the swings.
It's pretty swollen.
A hand hacked up.
That's just a comparison.
Fingers frayed.
Me touching that, I don't feel that. I can feel it on the other side, but just not that side.
And the cuts.
Then there's that one.
Keep on coming.
There's that one. My entire arm got numb and cold.
Jordan Lass was slashed multiple times.
It was like a quick sting, like if someone were to pinch you or something like that.
He was surprised by the attack, but the weapon used was equally as shocking.
A samurai sword, that's just ridiculous.
Lass was inside this Village of Sullivan home Monday when police say an uninvited visitor, 18-year-old Robert Marquardt, walked in. Lass says he was hanging out with Marquardt's ex-girlfriend. She moved on. Marquardt did not.
He was just insanely jealous.
According to the criminal complaint, Lass received 5 lacerations and other injuries requiring 19 stitches, all caused by a weapon described as a blunt-edged sword.
Like maybe that.
About 4 feet long.
I was bleeding out.
Pictures show the injuries following the attack, with fresh wounds tended to, cuts that could have been worse.
I feel lucky to be alive.
Following the attack, in a mix of shock and adrenaline, Lass asked Marquardt for a ride to the hospital.
It was awkward.
They made the trip. Lass recalls his attacker boasting about the assault.
Called one of his buddies up and bragged about what he had just done.
Court documents say shortly after, Marquardt was taken into custody and confessed to the police, a crime described as anything but dull.
I hope he goes to jail for a really long time.
Lass says it'll be about 2 weeks before he's fully recovered. If convicted on the charges, Marquardt faces up to 41 years in prison. Live in the newsroom, Jeremy Ross, Fox 6 News.
A gruesome story, Jeremy. Thanks for bringing that to us.